Right, I'm back, guys. This looks like it's been looted within an inch of everyone's life. Hopefully they should D. Right, we're back in. I think there's enough Zeds here, guys, so should there have been some more. Zombie City. Too many of them, aren't there? We are de-aggroing and splitting up, but there's so many. There's another one there. Leg it. Someone's been through here anyway. take that out with an FX in a minute. Shit, nothing in it. That you arsehole. Yo, James, this is about the 5th stream I've started up today, dude, because all the servers are just knackered, mate. Aye, aye, aye. I think it's the 3rd one I've had to put up because of the servers. Yo, Belly, thanks for coming back across, mate. I do apologise, dudes. It's getting unplayable, if I'm being honest. It really is getting unplayable at the moment. I might send, as I know the owners of that server, I might send them a screenshot of how bad it is. I could do that, actually. I could clip that game. Just going to do that now. Right, done. But you see how, guys, so there was, when I went off, there was 7 people watching. Now there's only 3, and this is what's happening at the moment. And it's out of my control, really. Let's have us a goal key. This server I'm on now doesn't seem to have any lag. A dress and a spanner, yeah, one of those. Tell you what, though, those collared dresses, James, if you cut one of those up, the collared dress, you get 6 rags out of it. So they're pretty good. 2 of them and you could make rope. Yeah, it's just, we're going to have a rethink, aren't we, guys, about everything, really. Belly, have you found the same thing on official? Because I know I've been on a lot of official servers in the past, and they're all, you know, red bloody warnings on them. And I can tell you now, though, none of these videos that I've done today will do well because they're all split up, and therefore the likes are split up. They'll get hardly any views because of, you know, having to restart it all the time. Just show you where I am very quickly. So I've just come out of Zeleno, going towards the camps. This character, nice and geared, needs a plate carrier, and his clothes are badly damaged, which is sometimes he keeps going cold, so... Yeah, it's terrible, James. It's terrible, mate. Belly's just saying there he's not played a lot last couple of weeks, and I think it is the last couple of weeks where it's gone really, really bad. So today, James, I had to shut one stream down because the sound went completely, which is a game issue, the actual game. So you have to shut the game down and start again. Then we've just had a load of lag. We've had to shut down again. So that's twice we've had to shut down there. This is the third stream, I think, that we've had on. I did do one earlier today, but that wasn't related to any problems. The one I did earlier, by the way, guys, was this character moving across from where I was towards getting some, coming down here and getting some better clothes and that. So, oh dear. We had all that yesterday on the stream where the despawning bug came in with the stuff we were burying. Just really broken at the moment. Right, so let's get some better clothes now. I'll read those. Seems like official service that have jeepers because of the massive amount of stuff they're creating. Huge base somewhere. Well, yeah, but that lag should, Freddy, that lag from creating huge bases. You say someone does a huge base, like monster base in Zelenogorsk. It should really only cause problems when you get into Zeleno. Things will start hitching up. This is a sort of, you know, wherever you are on the map wide lag, and you know, and some of the servers where it's like a 70 pop server and they're nearly full run great and there's no problems, and then some of them are a 50 pop with hardly any mods, just pretty straight, you know, are running, you know, so something's going on there. I don't know what. But no, I don't think it's the base thing, Freddy. That does cause problems. You're absolutely bang on. But it causes problems. But it only usually causes problems in the area where it is, not right across the map, if you like. You know. I can't remember if it was this server. I think it was another server, and there was a massive base in Zelenogorsk. I mean, they've practically cordoned the bloody town off, to be honest. And as soon as you went in the town, things started lagging. This is something else. This is something different, what's going on at the moment. Zagorki. Someone's been through here, as you can see. Now that's a Savannah mag, so that'll give me some 308. Just gonna rifle through here as fast as I can. That's what we needed. There's less storage in them, but on this one, dude, no, there's no trader on this server that I'm aware of anyway. On the Livo one we were on the other day, absolutely there is. Are you allowed to fence in a well, make a base beside it? Fence in a well? Yeah, well, I've seen it done. Let me put it that way. I've seen it done in so Freddie in Camishovo. I've seen a base there where they've obviously done it for PD really, but then the courtyard they've done at the front has included the well. But remember, Freddie, that the rules for that, the rules for what you're talking about there, are set by the server themselves. So some servers, obviously, you're allowed to, you're even allowed to build in military. Some, you're not allowed to build in military. So it depends what server you're on. In other words. You know I'm hunting. Ooh. Well, there we are, guys. We've already got a 3-gun system going. Is this game as toxic? I don't know Rust very well, James. I know some of the clips I've seen from Rust. It seems very toxic, but I'm not experienced as in. I don't know if there's anyone watching that have seen, that have played Rust that could tell us what it's like. Yeah, I say I've only known it, and I've seen from it seems very toxic from what I've seen of it, but. I think DayZ is just very shooty. It's very, There you go. So Coop seems to know a bit about it. So again, it's one I'm not sure. I've only seen what I've seen, other streamers put down and gamers have put like bits up on it, and seems to be a lot of trolling and stuff on it. But that's only the clips I've seen, so I'm not sure, Yeah, well, that one you're mentioning there, that PUBG one, Coop, I don't really know that. I probably know that. I've seen more clips of Rust than that. Scum I've seen as well, James. Again, don't know a lot about it, and I've seen people play it. The thing with DayZ, more than those games or Tarkov or anything like that, is DayZ's a simulator. It's an all-over survival simulator. You know what I mean? And that's what attracts me to it, really. Just get a little overwatch. Right, how are we going to do this now with 3 freaking guns? We picked up a Savannah clip. You can't turn a blaze down, can you? Okay, well, it's not far off on DayZ. Look at all that I did building the base the other day. But obviously what caught us out there, what wasn't the base itself, it was the friggin', well, some of it was me, to be fair, yesterday, but it took so long because we had so many problems with it. Yeah, I've heard with Tarkov, if you get sort of to a certain level on it, you kind of there's nowhere to go type of thing. That's the thing I've heard about it. DayZ is absolutely amazing, dude. It's the problem with DayZ is the glitches. It's the problems it's got with it that aren't getting sort of fixed. You know, it's got so many problems and they're just not getting addressed or fixed. I think we can do this, you know, guys. Bit of sorting out in this inventory and we can do this. I think DayZ's main problem at the moment is just what the developers are doing with it. Yeah, that's the thing. DayZ ain't crossplay. And to be fair on the developers there, you know, the reason they don't do that is because let me just move that to there. Yeah, there you go. Then we can slot that there. Yeah, I think the reason the devs do that, and I think they're right, is because they said it would cause so many problems with the running of the game that it just won't be worth doing. You know, so I totally understand if that's the case. I understand why they've done that. It makes good sense to me that they've done that. You know. Shit, where did he come from? Let's take him off here. What? Come on, dickhead. Oh, plate carrier. Take him a bit further up. So we'll have to take him out with a fist, this guy. So we don't wreck the plate. It's got to be hard because he's got a helmet on. Just keep aiming for the head like that. But it's just got to take longer with the helmet, that's all. Oh, shit. I can't help that one, James. It's always my go-to put down, that, mate. I think we're going to have to drop the KM, you know. I don't want to, but I don't know what else we're going to do here. Let's look. Oh, we've got pouches, you idiot. There you go. Right. I'm just going to... sorry, guys, I've gone a bit quiet with the chat there. Just a bit of organising. Yeah, so we can do that now, can't we? So we've got the KM in there. All right, James, mate. And then what we can do as well is let's eat some stuff. Let's... Oh, nice one, Belly. It suits me that I'm a dog person, so I'm much more dogs than people, mate. Right, let's go back down. That's nice that we got that plate. And of course, as soon as I do that, I heard all those frigging shots. Shooting it. Again, look at that lag on that Z there. Makes it so hard that to shoot when the bobbing up and down like that with lag. Hi Mike, yeah, I've said I probably won't go on tomorrow if Bri isn't back. And I need to sort these issues out, which again are not coming from this end, but there is a little bit of things that I can do with the OBS just to try and get it so that I don't have to keep stopping the stream, Mike. They're all issues with the game, if you know what I mean, but if I go to OBS, I can keep the streams going even when things go wrong, so that's what I'm kind of looking towards. Yeah, did all that growling, that zombie, and then one hit, he's dead. Oh no, are you kidding me? No, it is gradually coming back. It's got to say, I think I've got the stamina bug, but it's slowly returning. Yeah, what it is, Mike, these bugs and that are costing the channel a lot because... No, it's not my end, Mike. It's the servers. It's the DayZ servers, mate. Not a YouTube issue. It's the DayZ servers. All the servers are lagging out of control at the moment. Like all the ones that you've watched me on for ages that run really well. They've all got really huge lag problems. And not just all bugs. So, but Mike, if I had OBS, what I could do is I could, instead of shutting the stream down when something bugs out like that, I can keep the stream going. And just, you'll just be on a holding screen then, and then I'll come back. But because I'm having to shut the streams down, I'm losing everyone on the stream and then having to get you all back in. No, it's not that, mate. It's not because they're getting busy, mate. It's like an issue. It's between from what admins told me, it's between Bohemia, who make the game, and the people that make the people that make the servers. That's just beautiful. I was trying to get away with eating all of that. Right. Well, I think they're communicating with someone, Coop, but I don't think it's people that are actually playing the game. Or if it is people that are playing the game, it's like a selected few that request things a different way. I don't know what it is, you know. I don't know what it is, but it's bloody annoying. No, Mike, all I've got to do is get OBS. That'll solve a lot of it, because you're always going to get issues with this game. But getting OBS at my end would mean that those issues, like because it'll stream from the computer, it'll go from the PlayStation through the computer. If I have to restart the PlayStation to get over one of the glitches, the stream will still be going, if you know what I mean. So, you can see on this server, James, it's we've not had any warnings up at all. Oh, I'm sure they are clueless, Coop. I'm sure they are clueless. You can tell that. But like I say, with the airfield, you know, think about it. Just think of, you know, get your mind into a logical state and think about it. So they flattened the airfield into basically a big football field. Got rid of half the loot there and the barracks. There's a big base there, guys. They've got rid of half the loot there and the barracks. And then all the good loot is on a crate at one end of the airfield. Which, once someone's taken it, it takes a long time to come back. And obviously every camper is going to sit on that. I mean, where's your logic there? What did they think was going to happen when they did that? It's not hard, is it? I mean, there must be very intelligent people to be able to do what they've done, and very talented people, but sometimes that sort of person can't see the wood for trees, you know. Carnage. There will be carnage, James, if they don't sort this out. That looks current, doesn't it? Nice base, that, isn't it? Sleek. I think Belly would like that one. Nicely covered. But there was 4 times more PvP, Mike, when the airfield was good than now when it's bad. So they've not got any more PvP there. People just don't bother going there anymore. So what they've done is, rather than increasing the PvP, they've got it going from plus 100 to plus 20. Just really, really, really stupid. What I've got to do, though, is get it so that it doesn't ruin my streams. You know, I've got to try and get it to where it's not ruining what I do, you know. Yeah, huge one, that, James. You see the size of it? Should have another angle here. Oh, I can't see the bugger now. Because it's behind that. But yeah, that was a really, really nicely built one, that. Well, what they need to do, Mike, first and foremost, before they go changing things, they need to fix what's broken. they need to fix the broken things first. You know, rather than introducing fingerless gloves and carnival masks. They need to fix all the broken points. But then if they're gonna make changes, they need to think them out, you know. So they've got a broken game. They decide to start fixing stuff that isn't broken and don't fix any of the stuff that is broken. It's just a real, you know, stupid logic that they're using. You know, it's not rocket science. It's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it is broke, fix it. You know, and what they're doing is they're going around trying to fix stuff that ain't broke and not fixing anything that's been broke for years. I don't know what it is, Mike. I don't think it's that. It's a business, and I think the decisions they're making aren't necessarily in the interest of the people playing the game, if you know what I mean. There's that base, James, sorry. Scope it for you. Scoping the base for James. They got 3 tents in there, you can't see the other one. And then that blocks the stairwell behind that, so they've blocked all the stairwell off so you can't get on it. Just a nice bit of work, I like that. A lot of work. But that says what, you know, goes back to what you were saying, Cooper. You can see that huge base there. Am I having any lag problems? Nope. Are you seeing any server warnings? Is the game getting glitchy? Nope. You know. Yeah, it's a worry, Freddy. I agree with you, mate. I've been a little bit worried about it. It's like, and I'm not saying this is what they're doing, because I may be completely and utterly wrong about this, but obviously the people, it's a business first and foremost. You know, and in modern business practices, company like Apple, which obviously I know Apple are an evil company, and you know they're in with the Chinese Communist Party and all that. They're a really nasty company. So they've got no morals or values or but you know what Apple do is with their phones more than anyone else's is they deliberately break the phones with updates to make you buy the latest one. So they'll just completely break a phone where it's unusable to make you buy their latest one. And I've got to wonder a little bit, are they trying to break DayZ to bring out a DayZ 2? Is that what a lot of it's about? Are they trying to ruin it deliberately? And I'm not saying that is the case, because it might not be, but I am annoyed about it though. I mean, I think PlayStation do that a lot as well, like the old PlayStations. If you had an old PS1 or PS2, which wasn't an online type game, what am I going on about? Yeah, if you've got, you know, they only broke if something mechanical went in it, but nowadays with the online systems, they're breaking them through the updates, you know. Right, so we can get that away. Brilliant. Watch me go onto the airfield now. Yeah, it was pretty high pop, James, this one. Yeah, it looked good when I went onto it. I think it's a little bit more spread. It's more vanilla-y, and so a little bit more spread out of where the people will be. You know, it's not all going to be on the coast or. But when you're a streamer as well, you kind of choose the service that you've got time for. So if you're not streaming for long, you know, ones like the one me and Dog went on before are really good because you can just get a load of action straight away. But unfortunately, there's just too many problems. Right, get where I am. You don't think there'll be a DayZ to Mike? Two years earlier than that, Mike. But on it was experimental then, though, because remember it was just a mod of Armour, wasn't it? So Armour 2. I know this is famous last words, but if all the other servers were running like this one, we wouldn't have any problems. Yeah, it's like Minecraft then, wasn't it, Coop? Carrot, or you remember the Money for Nothing video, the Dire Straits one, you know, the things on that. Well, what happened with DayZ, Mike, is it took off, but people got fed up of it because it was so glitchy and crap. But then it's had another resurgence as they've kept the development going and got it better and better, you know, in their favour sort of thing. But obviously it's just got a lot of problems at the moment, you know. Which is a bloody shame. Yeah, yeah, well, at least Tomb Raider ran right, didn't it? Asphalt. Oh, silence of the KAM. We'll take that. And another KM mag as well. Pristine. Pristine, so we'll just take the mag out. I will be buying, guys, and James as well, at the, you know, Tomb Raider. They've done the first three, which were the best ones. They've remastered them for PS5. definitely be getting them. They're out there. I think it's 20 quid, something like that. Yeah, another KM. KM Village. Spare mag for the Bison. I think I've got a Bison. We'll check that after. That might be another server though. Oh, field jacket. Shall I take that or not? I'll stick to the USG. Now that M4 I will take because I know that this one's warm. Yeah. So we'll drop the mag. Drop the ACOG. Get the bullet out. Take that one. And then just shove those back. Sorry guys, again I've gone a bit quiet. NBC, I don't need any of that. Okay, get out of there quick. See how this is running though, guys? It's great, isn't it? This is really good. There's the screenshot. One day, guys, I'll be doing the thumbnail. And I'll get shot, won't I? There you go. Oh. Shot down there. Go and have a look. Let's just see where I'm near. Way somewhere. So the only thing that's here that I can think of is the castle. It's either that or this is a vanilla server, guys. It could be someone hunting. Could be. Yeah, well, there's the castle. That's my most likely place that those shots are coming from. We'll try, dude. If we can pinpoint them. It depends whether it's coming from the, you know, the castle, or whether someone's shooting at the castle. That's the big question. be a bit careful here in case they were shooting down onto it. Just do it silent. Got a base there, haven't you? Look at that. Yeah, it's blocked off down there. Oh, and there you go on this one. So this is, you know, a completely different server to what we use. And look, we've got the yellow bar up already. Don't forget, guys, it's not going to go, you know, because we've had to shut down so many times. But please do put a like on. And at least it'll get some views. But I think all the restarts with the servers, it's, you know, it ain't going to do brilliant until some of these issues get sorted. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, it's definitely come from there. No shadow of a doubt. But, you know, we're on our own. We can't be going messing with that base. If Mad Bri was here, it'd be a different story. We'd be up there messing right now. I think what I'll do is let's just go up here a little bit. Oh, so glad I got that plate carrier. It was worth. I had those pouches, I think, on this character. I don't know. It was a long time. And I got the plate, and I didn't have to drop anything because I had all the pouches, which is brilliant. Right, so what we're going to do... I'd better eat this first, because this fish I've had for ages. This is what I kind of started the character with it being vanilla-y. Ricktastic! Yeah, it is PS5, dude. It is PS5, mate. Mike with the pliers. Oh my God! It was 3 hours. Yeah, Mike looking for the you know, those pliers, and then I came back to the base, and I thought, right, I'll get a couple of bits, and I went to the house, and I'm not kidding. You can check yourself. Next door to the base, it had a set of pliers in it, and then I finished the base off. Put the combination lock, and I'd put the friggin' thing too far inside the door, so I'd locked myself out and couldn't get back in. Oh, God almighty. Ricktastic, of course it's worth it, mate. It's PS5. I mean, DayZ's got a lot of glitches as a game, mate. And it's certainly, we've been talking about this a lot on this stream, how many glitches it actually has got. But absolutely, it's worth buying on PS5, mate. Is it as good as PC? Absolutely no, it isn't as good as PC, but that's really more down to the fact that PC has more maps. But we do have an advantage on PS5 that there's a lot less cheaters on it. You know, where you've been 4, 5, 6 hours getting gear together. There's a lot of cheating goes on PC, so we've got, you know, advantages and disadvantages, but it runs brilliantly for PS5. A lot of the issues we're getting with the game at the moment really are just down to servers and nice one, Rick. Yeah, it's great, mate. It really is. You know, we're having a moan about it today. You send it, all right, dude. Send it. Are you having a lot of issues with service at the moment, like I am? You know, going to red and I'm just getting a lot of issues at the moment with servers going down to red and. Oh, really? Yeah, I've had a lot, mate. I've had to close a lot of streams down because of it, dude. Been a bit of a mare. Yeah, but all the servers that I play on, Send it, I only play on ones that don't have those issues. And I'm playing on the same servers, and all of a sudden they've all got issues. Like at the same time in the last couple of weeks. You know, without mentioning the names of them, the ones that I've played for years and they've had no issues, and then all of a sudden in the last couple of weeks, like all of them, even though they're all different people. Rick, the base is no more, mate. Oh, the base is no more, dude. Send it. It's not my internet, mate. I've got 900 meg download, and it's hardwired as well. I've got no Wi-Fi, and when I test it on my PlayStation, I'm getting over 900 meg on the download. So it's high-speed broadband, so I don't have any issues with that, dude. And if I'm playing with Dog, he gets the see it's gone up to yellow there. See on the side of the screen now, we've got the yellow bar. I've had a word with. Oh, thanks, Rick. Thanks, man. Yeah, it is send it. But obviously the guys that are running the service that you're dealing with, it's doing a different thing. That's what I've been doing, Mike. This is one. You know, I don't go on the same server or type of server every day. I go between loads. You know, I've got a list of, I think I've got 15 servers that I go between to try and keep the game sort of, you know, so I'm not doing the same things over and over again. But those go-to servers that have been like really good and really reliable, V plus, mate, they're all first person only. So, you know, I just, you know, I don't like that. So. Well, this one, send it is, you know, again, I can't reveal which one this is, dude. Poop, yeah, high poop service, a lot of shit on it. Everyone, welcome Rick in, by the way, guys. He's just subscribed. He's number 950. There's another landmark. Blue Panther. Yo, dude. All right, mate. Welcome, Blue Panther, in, everyone. Oh, well done, Sandy. Finally. Welcome to the Wolf Den, Coop says. You all right, Blue? Welcome to the Wolf Den. I like that one. Oh, cheers, dude. 951, brilliant. Thanks very much, Blue. We've been, as we say that, we've been having all sorts of problems today with servers and everything, but it's just the game. It's the way it goes. You know, I've had this, especially like Coop said, update 120 was an absolute pig of an update. A noob chat. Like it, Mike. I like it, mate. Let's go. And then we'll flip round. Rick, I think I'm going to give base building a miss. Miss after what happened the other day. Oh, okay. It's Cherno Blue. And we're up. Let me show you, dude. So, that's the Northwest Airfield there, mate. When you zoom in, the airfield disappears. So that's the Northwest. Obviously, there's Vibor, Cabanino. That's VMC. I'm putting all these in the top right. Starry Novi, Moschino. We've just been to Tricresta, which really, in old money, was always called the Northwest Evac. But what I'm going to do, I'll try and get it up on the map for you, mate. Is that area, again, look at the top left corner of the map. There's like a sort of school building there. And those little sort of dots are like a few summer camp things. So I'm going to go up there, see if I can get some more 308. And then I'll probably go on to the ski resort. And then I'm not sure then. I might even trek to the airfield. We're fully geared, we can do, so let's go. Don't talk, do it. So yeah, everyone, don't forget to put a like on the on this video anyway, because we're gonna struggle today because no, I won't be building a base today after yesterday's thing. If you watch that video back, oh my god, it was a debacle. We had some good fun doing it though. It was a good laugh. We had a good laugh doing it. Most of it was me, the catastrophe, but the rest of it was all the usual DayZ glitches, so... Oh god. It was funny though. Especially the pliers. I'm still blaming Belly for that though, because he's the go-to, you know, he's the go-to base guy. You know, I'm the PvP guy. Yeah, there you go, Mike. Kept me busy for a few hours, didn't it? 3 hours to find some pliers, and then we find some in the house next door to the base. Yeah, this one, Panther's quite a vanilla-y one. The most modded server that I go on is experiencing a lot of problems at the moment, and that's why I've not been on it. I call it the Chaos server because I try not to reveal what server I'm on. But yeah, it was a great server. That I hope he, you know, the guy, I've spoke to admin at that server. I hope he gets it all back together and it gets up and running again with a high pot. But just for the regulars there, that server, guys, that I used to play a lot with Mad Bry, it's cut the pop to 50, which has made it run well. Sounds good, Blue. Yeah, they cut the pop to 50, which makes it run well. Better than it ever has. But I've gone on it, and it's like, you know, at 50, there'll be 3 people on the server. So it ain't good, really. You know, it ain't good. See, that'd be a good place, guys, to build a base in there. Working the 3-gun system today. Yeah, we had it the other day again. I mean, the funniest one we had, Blue, was a guy that did it. And we killed him 3 times. He kept coming in trying to get us, and it was me and Mad Bryke, the guy that I play the most with, and we killed him 3 times. He must have been so annoyed. And then I banned him from the chat as well. James, well, here's the thing. If you wanted to build a stash base, you'd be better. See, like, this is the edge of the map here where I'm looking at. So if you see that area there, it's a little bit off the track. It's unlikely anyone's going to go. So if you wanted to build a stash, you'd actually be better off just building 3 walls and a gate and sort of getting it behind a load of trees out of the way. The downside to that is obviously you're having to build more walls. Even if it's a small base, you're having to build more walls. Whereas if you're building a house, you know, you've only got to block sort of one side off, depending on how you're doing it, to be honest. I just heard another shot there. So it depends what type of base, to cut a long story short. So a stash base, you better build in somewhere really secluded where no one's likely to be, sort of in a thick gathering of trees, and doing it like that, you know. So where we are there, that's actually the edge of the map we're looking at there. So if you look on, if we put the map up for you, it's like DayZ instructional game, this, isn't it? You can see I'm right on the very, very edge. Right on the very, very edge. Oh, I know, Blue. You always get people like that, mate. But I mean, it was just, I can't remember which stream it was on, Blue, but it was just really funny. Like one of the times he came in, he said, "Right, I'm gonna put my hands up, don't shoot me," and he came up the stairs, and I just shot him straight away. Then he tried to take me out with a crossbow. Obviously, he was watching where I was, and I saw him, took him out with a KAM. And then Parky and yeah, Parky and Mad Brian took him out, sniped him when he was running towards BMC. And it was all in the space of about sort of an hour, you know. Because what he was doing, he was suiciding to get where we were on the map. So he was coming in really quick all the time. Thanks, send it. But yeah, the final insult was then he got banned off the chat as well. Oh God, that was funny. Ah. Basically, Rick and Blue, what we do on my streams, basically, is some of them we sort of just, you know, we have a lot of fun on. Well, we always have fun, to be fair, but some of them are like sort of PvP bloodbaths. Some of them are more like this. This is more like, oh shit, there's a frigging big base there. Really said something else there. Yeah, some of them are like PvP bloodbaths. Some of them are like this more sort of vanilla-y, bit of fishing, survival, all the rest of it. But the main thing I try and do, I try not to play on the same sort of server more than 2 or 3 times, so I'm not just rehashing the same thing over and over and over again, like some of the bigger streamers do. Because on PS5 I've got less maps. You know, I've only got 2 maps. I know there's a third one coming, hopefully, but with 2 maps to play, and I need to mix the gameplay up a lot between survival, sort of fun, PvP, you know, just all sorts of different things. That is a big base, isn't it? Is that? Yeah, Rick, warehouses and barns are good too, especially if you've got a car or a truck. They're a good one. But stash bases, you just do more freestanding, you know. That's because all you're doing then is especially on a PvP server, is you're just stashing a few guns away, you know. Or it might be a vanilla server, and you just want to stash where you can speed your restart up, you know. So James, when yes and no. And when I say yes and no, yeah, absolutely, mate. You can build a base anywhere you want, but the thing is, it depends what server you're on. Like some servers, you're not allowed to build in military. You can actually get banned for building in military. And sort of various other places, and always when you go on a server, if you like it, you're going to play it a lot, go on the Discord and it'll tell you where you're allowed to build bases. Loads of servers just do like a build anywhere policy. So if it's a build anywhere policy, well, that's it. You can literally wherever you want to build it, even in military. And there's actually other servers where you're not allowed to build bases at all. Depends what it is, Mike. Panther's got some cool guns there. Just having a look. You don't get them on PlayStation, those ones, dude. Yeah, ask away, Mike. I'm just having a look at the... So if you never sat and watched someone play it, would you have bought the game? That's a definite no, Mike. I'll tell you all it was is you know when COVID was there and there was nothing to do, and I've always liked games. I've always played games, you know, since Atari. I was one of the first people where I am to get an Atari. So I'd always played games a lot. You know, had all the PlayStations. You know, I had computers back in the old, you know, the old type of computer I'm talking about now. And I came across, I don't know if you know him, Mike, but a guy called Hollow. Now, he turned into a big streamer because he used to play Modern Warfare. That's how he got big. But now he plays all sorts of different games. He does a lot of indie horror, stuff like that, which I really like as well. And basically, I started watching Hollow. And then obviously what happens then, because you're watching Hollow... oh, rangefinder. Oh, that's a good place for doing that, Blue. Yeah, near Tissy. You get plenty of gear from there, mate, to put in your base. Where was I, Mike? There on that, so... Yeah, so I think what happened then is in the suggestions, obviously, the running man's come up, you know, because it's like, you know, the gaming stuff. And, you know, probably like a lot of you, I watched him play DayZ and I thought, oh my God, this is ridiculous. And I actually thought to myself, I better never get this game. Because if I get this game, I'm going to be on it all the time. So I probably waited about a year, and then what did I do? I got the frigging game, didn't I? And here we are. So that's the whole story, really, dude. It was the streamer that got me hooked on the game, and then I became the streamer. Well, that's good. You're doing well there, mate. Panther, if you're not English with the what you're typing in there. Yeah, I think so, Mike. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why I think the big streamers, obviously not people like me, but the big streamers. Yo, Kyle. All right, dude. Well, it's marginally better than yesterday, Kyle. You know, not a lot though. I think that's the big streamers do have a lot of influence on what goes on, but in the running man's defence, like with the third person thing they did when they ruined that, you know, the running man's take of it on it is you should be allowed to play the game whatever way you want to. So if you like third person, you should use that. If you like first person, you should use that. And I totally agree with what he said there. What I'm going here for, guys, more than anything. Oh shit, we got wolves coming in. Got wolves coming in, guys. They are close, them. So there's either someone else here, or if there's not someone else here, then they're coming on me. Oh, no, yeah, you got it. Yeah. Well, they're not panthers anyway, Blue. Definitely wolves, them, aren't they, mate? So, like, yeah, it is my family. I can hear them coming in now. That was terrible shooting. I do apologise for that. Got the bloody I tell you what, those white hunter jackets, guys, will be really good if we do get like a wintry one. But you know, for what we've got now, it's completely useless. Someone's been here by the look of it. You wouldn't usually find a hoodie in a summer camp, so. Do you know, Mike? That's a good point on this server. That is a good point, mate. I think I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm not going to go mad with it because I've got a fair bit of stuff, but I could do with it being vanilla. Oh, there's shots now to the right. Trouble is, I've got that much shit now. I'm going to have to drop stuff to get that in. Don't really want to drop the fishing rod. Those shots are coming from Lapatino, which is that way. The only trouble I've got Mike, there is I've got no frigging storage left. I may have to leave them, which is a shame. But I have got a fishing rod though, dude. I have got a fishing rod. Right, that's Sinistock. That way. I think it was Lapatino, which is this way, or Lopatino it is really. As always, the Russian looks nothing like it. James, if you eat human meat, you get something called kuru, C-U-R-U, which is basically you get these horrible giggles like, and you cannot get rid of them once you've eaten human meat, and you've got the kuru. That's it. So what some people do, some nastier people, certainly not me, is it is basically they'll feed someone human meat deliberately, you know, to give them the curry. So yeah, never have the only thing human meat is useful for, right? I've never bothered with this because a lot of the servers I go on aren't that cold, but the thing that it's actually useful for is if you cook it. So if you're on a cold server and you find a load of human meat scattered around, you cook it, put it in your trousers, put it in your jacket, and they'll act as like a heat pack. Same as animal meat, but if you could only find some human and you were really cold, you could harvest that, you know, and yeah, that's what it is, like a psycho panther. So yeah, in other words, it's only useful for heat packs and never eat it. What I'm doing is I'm waiting for another shot, because if I get another shot, I'm closer and I can track it then. Just gonna have to do something IRL a minute. Just hope no one comes up behind me. That's why, guys, if you put bait shots out, put them out really slowly, and that allows the other player to track you. The slower you put the shots out, the easier it is for them to track you, and then you can get them in the position you want them. If you do, like, say, 4 shots really fast, it depends how fast that person can turn their head round to try and track them. Or if you're feeling really brave, just keep putting the odd shot out. Right, IRL thing done. Yeah, you can, Mike, but the best thing to do while you're swimming is just light a torch. Take a torch with you. It's great, Panther. I mean, you know, I think with this new update coming up, a lot of things are getting very laggy. I don't know if it's to do with that or apparently there's something at the moment, Panther, with between Bohemia and the people that do the service. Is it Nitro something or something beginning with N? So just recently been getting some laggy servers, which you know we haven't had for a long time. But if you play it on PS4, Panther, it's not capable of running the game, mate. But on PS5, you know, it's 1080. Well, you can run it 1440 actually. Um, it's 60 frames, which is enough to run it. Obviously, it's not like mega like a computer, but 60 frames is enough to run the game well. And it's good. Whereas PS4, it really struggles. PS4's only got 30 frames, so it's kind of playable, but some of it can really cause a lot of problems. And of course, all the power in the world will do you no good if you haven't got good internet. And as I say, with mine, I did, Mike. Yeah, I started on PS4. With my internet, it's over 900 meg download that I'm getting, and that's hardwired. Yeah, well, that's where the computer wins out, Panther. But you know, PS5 can run the game fine, whereas PS4, it's you know, PvP wise, it's a real lottery, mate. You know, nearly impossible, to be honest. There's a door open there. All the doors are open there, aren't they? Dead dude there. That could have been the shot. All three doors open on the piano. Yeah, it's always the bases, isn't it, Blue? It's always the bloody bases, mate. So he's been shot and there was no flies on him. And he's in UE. So that's interesting, that. Just doing another little thing, IRL, guys. I'm going to just pop back there. Live, okay. Won't be a minute, guys. Just doing some IRL. Do you hear that, guys? Heli crash. There's people here, so I think someone will go to that. This is the direction. There's that dead guy. I'm surprised though, I can't see it. Gotta be so careful here now. We've heard shots, remember. It wasn't like really close, but I'm surprised I can't see the smoke. If it was loud enough, I'd expect to see the smoke in this visibility, and I can't see it yet. Just realised my headset's on the front of my head completely. The shot's going off that way though as well. I think I'm going to go to the shops. Oh. That way. We're close to Vibor, we're close to the airfield, so... We're close to VMC as well, of course, so... Just a bit worried after seeing it. I'll tell you what, actually, that guy, you know the guy we just saw, he suicided. I've just thought, because all that was by him was the hunting knife was on the floor. So you notice his clothes weren't damaged. So if his clothes weren't damaged, you know straight away from that the Zeds haven't attacked him. He hasn't been shot. Everything was pristine, and the only thing on the floor by him, which by the way is always what you've got in your hands when you die, whether that's a gun or whatever, was a hunting knife. So he's just suicided there. Should have worked that out, guys, shouldn't I, immediately? Not Columbo, you know. Just read that of yours, Panther, that's what I was laughing at. The thing is, like on vanilla servers or official, you're so pleased to find the backpack. You know, you don't care if it's what's that. If it's a Hello Kitty one, you're still like really happy. Yo, Matex. All right, Doodle. How you diddling? Welcome, Matex, in, guys. Need to eat here as well, you know. I've obviously put something, yeah. It's always that map keeps going away in there. Dressed with a dolly. Matex is something you added. What do you mean, dude? Something new? Just seeing what's off in that direction. Yeah, it could be the airfield, couldn't it? That we've heard the shots. Could be the airfield. Hmm. Matex, when was the last time you played it, dude? Roughly. Just tell me roughly when it was. And I'll tell you what's new since then. There's that heli crash. Yo, Belly. Well, it is, Matek, it's a vanilla server. So it's taken me ages and ages to get these guns together. And really, if one of these wears out, you know what M4s are like for wearing out. If you do a lot of fighting with them, then it'd take me a long time to get another gun. So basically, I've got the room where I can carry both. And what I'm doing, mate, is on the M4. I've got that for, you know, like for medium range scoping like that. KAM's just for running around with. And obviously the iron sights are good up close. And then obviously the blaze I've got as my long range. Oh, till the DMR up. Well, the biggest update before that really was update 119. Because 119 was when all the Humvees came in. I know the new guns weren't brilliant back then, but there was quite a few changes on 119. 124's out soon. DMR really, as you just said, is the biggest update that the game's had, I think, for. Let me put that another way. It's the best update that the game's had for a long time. Of course, the only trouble was, mate, that when they did that update, they ruined the airfield. They flattened it and put all the best loot in a crate at one end of the airfield, as you do. Oh no way, Panther. No way. DMR is like a cannon, mate. DMR is like the first time I got a DMR, I've got it on stream. You know, knocking players on their arse at 500 meters, just knocking them down cold. No chance doing that with an SKS. No chance. And this is guys with plates on as well. Admittedly, at that range, you'd still have to tap them, but it'll knock them on their arse at that range. That is, it's like, it's so good. I tell you what, there is happening though, Panther. You probably know though, is on the next update on 124. They're making the SKS a lot louder. Why? I've no idea, but they are making it a lot louder on the next update. I'm just overwatching this. heli for a minute. Suddenly gone, it is like a canned coop. And that's why, well, everyone that watches me regularly knows when I get a DMR, I don't put a silencer on it. It's like putting a silencer on a DMR is sacrilege. Right, guys, let me just zoom back out. I'm going to estimate that that's 200. Anyone else got a guess on how far that heli is? I'm going to say it's 200. Hoping I got a battery for this now. God, don't say I haven't got any batteries. Bugger. But we'll never know. I thought I knew I'd pick the rangefinder up. But I thought I had a battery for it, but clearly not. No way, Panthers, that 280, mate. I'd go a little way. I'd say maybe 220 to 240 would be exact. I'd range for 200 still. But no, it's not 280, that. That's nearly 300. It's a bloody long. I'm not very good with meters, it has to be said, but I'm pretty good on the game with it. That's what I thought. That was a nice little quiz there, guys, that we could all do. And you could say, haha, I got it right, but not meaning me. I mean, one of us would have got it right, but we've got no freaking battery. Damn. I think that's been looted because there's no Zeds there. That's bad, isn't it, Panther? We're about to have a nice little quiz there. Yeah, the lack of Zeds there tells me that's been there a while, I think, so... Whoa! Restart, guys. Fucking them in. Won't be long. Right, guys. Final little leg of the stream here. Definitely only a short one today, dudes. Just because of all the problems you've had over the weekend, really, with the, you know, with obviously with the servers and that and all the rest of it. Because we have been going a lot longer than it says here, but obviously we've had all the problems getting going. Something, guys, that's putting the channel at the moment in jeopardy as well. That I want to talk about is the monetizing it. And that's, I think I've said before, some of you know that I had an old account for an old channel that I used to have. And basically, long story short, I can't close it because I don't have that email. I've not had that email for about 10 years. So I can't close it. But I can't create a new AdSense account to get paid on until basically that one's closed. But, you know, Google doesn't have support. It only has chat. So I'm in a right quandary with it, really. But if we can't do it and the worst comes to the worst, I don't know where the channel's going, you know. Because to buy all this streaming software, you have to have money, and if we can't monetize the channel, that's not going to happen, is it? So, just a heads up on that, guys. See if we can hear anything going on. Silence what? Obviously, we've just come off restart, so that doesn't help, but... This is one of the only unchanged areas in the air. Well, you've got two sort of mainly unchanged areas on the airfield. You've obviously got the tents here, and you've got Bash, or Bashino, which is just over there that way. Yeah, I agree with that, Freddie. Definitely. Yeah. My one would just be to run ads on it, and then I get paid basically. So mine would just be to add ads onto it. And then that'll pay for things like obviously getting the, you know, hopefully one day getting the better streaming, you know, the Elgato stream, because that's about 120 quid. You know, and I can't afford that unless I get sometimes, you know, something back from what I'm doing, you know. But no, I'd never do a members only thing. I don't, you know, it's not, because all the people that have supported me, there's no way I'm going to start charging them to use what I'm doing. It should all be free. And what I did say to Belly in that is, you know, even if I ever did do a members a members thing, all the people that supported me while I was small would get it for free anyway. But I just don't like the idea of it. I don't like the idea of the members thing, to be honest. And I said, as I say, certainly if I did do a members thing, the people who supported me early on would not be paying for that. No chance. Oh, there's a Z there. I'd rather personally just run the ads. That's my thing. And like the super chat, like we've done before, and then people can donate using super chat, or you can donate with PayPal, and then running the ads on it. That's that's enough for me. I think when you start doing members areas, it's a bit silly as well because you do things like you'll put a video on, but then the members can watch it 2 days earlier than everyone else. Well, in reality, what does it really matter when you watch it? I can't really see the point in stuff like that. You're still got to watch the damn thing. No need to pay for it, is there? So it depends what that Z spawned in on there. Has it spawned in on me, or has it spawned in because there's someone near the tents? Bit of a position change. Should have done that silent. Still set for 100. Zebedee there. There's that stupid bloody crate over there. So yeah, definitely. As far as I'm concerned, Freddie, it's going to be free. Period. Yeah, that's a good idea, Coop. That makes sense. But the trouble is, what would we do with the memberships? What am I going to give people that are members? That's the problem. I think that's the model that's the model I'm least interested in, basically. It's just monetizing it, as in getting the ads up and running on it. And, the super chats and that. That's what I want to get done on it. Like nostalgia, I just had a cola in the break. Said there as well, so is there someone near there? Oh, player there. See, even he's lagging like a shit, isn't he? He's looking round the heli. There he is. Yeah, he's probably gone. Yeah. Let's see which way he's going. Gonna have to get out in the open a little bit to catch up with him. Nearly aggroed that Z then, Coop. He was going that way, wasn't he? She's quite a way out. So we need to go around here. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it, Freddy? But no, never worry, mate. There's no time when any of you won't be able to watch all this for free. You know, that's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Oh no, not on my watch. I know this is dangerous, by the way. Look at the lips. Z's everywhere, aren't there? That's where I think the dude was running to, somewhere in that area. You can get on the roof here, but it's not wise, really. ATC Panther. Air traffic control tower. Oh. Explosion. See how quiet it is now, though. I mean, do you remember in the old, before they flattened the airfield, did you ever see it this? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the door is open on ATC. That barracks is open there, the L. Always a good end game, Coop. Yeah, that's what Mad Brian did, Panther, on the top floor when we were streaming. He put one under the table. The guy walked him and we blew him up. Claymore his ass. That's quite a good stream of recent times. Blue, to watch back through the 3,000 hour one a couple of streams ago. That's sort of the other side of what we usually do, really. Because I say, actually, this is quite a vanilla server, this one. Oh shit! No, didn't see that bastard. And another one. Shitting hell. Shit. That's the second time I've done that with that gun, and I've got bloody ammo for it. Not loaded it. Alright, we'll take him out with the knife. Just want to get into cover before we do that. That's the tip, guys. Never take one out in the middle of a field. Because if someone's watching, they'll snipe you. So I'd always run out like that. There's Crescino on the left. Scope that out in a minute. I think. Oh. Let me get on it. I just need to make sure no one's watching me off the airfield. That's the shotgun, isn't it, dude? Panther? Grishino. A lot of closed doors there. It's another underrated gun, really, the Viagra, me and Bri call it. It's got a pretty good fire rate as well for a shotty. I think what I'm going to do is make VMC the end game on this one, which we're going to go to now. We'll scope it out for a bit. I don't know, guys, with the airfield the way it is, I've not got a lot of interest in it, I'll be honest. And if you think all the time we've been in now, compare this to when it was well, I think the mags on a Vega, isn't it? It's a 5-round mag, or the drum mag is a 20-round mag, from memory. It's a 5-round normal mag or a 20-round drum mag, which always looks very much like the KAM drum until you get up to it and see it's got the red shot in it. I'm just seeing what I've actually got. I've still not got anything to drink out of, have I? But what we can do, we'll take the peaches and that'll give us a load of water there. Yo, Flows, you alright, dude? How you doing? Welcome to DayZ Forum. Yo, Messiah, we're getting everyone in today, aren't we? How you doing, mate? Getting the whole crew in. Don't forget, everyone, while I'm running around here, please do throw a like on this one. Because obviously we've had a lot of problems with restarts. I think so. The more likes we get on this, the better it'll do, basically. The more people it'll go out to. So please do chuck a like on, dudes. The main thing for me at the moment. What I may do after this stream is just get on and see if I can sort that AdSense thing out. Because I've reapplied for it. It's already come up with errors saying I've got an old account, but they've said if that happens again to contact them. So do you know, I don't think they can sort it out, if I'm being honest, but we will see. I'm going to try, guys. But as I say, if they can't, the channel itself is in danger, really. Because to get better, I have to monetize it, you know, to get the not the OBS, you know, the Elgato and all the rest of it. Or Elgato, I don't know which way you pronounce it. God, is it weak? I was going to. That's what people have been asking for on the on console as well. Is the you know, the Barrett 50 cal? It's massive, isn't it? Barrett 50. Oh, that's been as an airstrike on it. Let's have a quick look at the barracks section. Elgato, got it, Coop. You got to think though, guys. You know, it cost me £400, whatever that is in dollars for the PS5. It was another, I can't remember, 90 quid, whatever the hell it was for the headset, the streamer's headset. So there's nearly 600. Then you need to get the Elgato. You can say it now. You know, there's not, you know, and it just, that's what happens. It just, the costs of it mount. Even down to heating this room as well, because my office is on the side of the house. I have to heat it, you know, all through the night sometimes. So, you know what we're like when we're streaming. see what I mean, guys, about the new airfield. If not, on the old airfield, you'd hear loads of shots and that. On that, I've not heard just one single shot, so we've been on it, sort of, and next to it for... How long have we been there, do you think? 3/4 of an hour? When I say actually on it, I mean sort of just near it as well. Within earshot of it. Just going in the ditch, so I'm not skylining. Yeah, well, funny enough, Panther, on one of the not too distant streams I did, I found one in there, that little cave. Someone had raided it though. It had loads of stuff in it. There was still a little, I think there was still a tundra and that left in it. But yeah, someone had raided it, so. But it's perfect though. Yeah, console, dude. PS5. Welcome to Gilly Predator. Just get into VMC. Just at VMC, Gilly, and then I've just heard a shot over this way. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome, Gilly, in, guys. The trouble is, with this server being vanilla, you can get shots like that and it's just people hunting. With it only being one shot, it's very hard to track. Sniper Hill. That's the best one. Like, I've got to remember that, Coop. The Wolf Den. This is narrowing down that range now from where we heard the shot. Straight marked, yeah. I'll have to buy it off you, Coop. Yeah, everyone's been saying about that Panther, that Project Zomboid, how good it is. I've not heard a bad word said about it. It sounds really good. Not heard a bad word about it. Whereas some games people come and some people like it, some don't. That Project Zomboid, everyone says it's really, really good. Right, let's have a look. We're probably moving towards Starry here, aren't we, the way we're going? Well, we can't get that in. Actually equip that, and then we can just get that. Put it in there. Switch. Definitely got the direction for the shots anyway, but it looks like on this, you know, with it being new to me, this one, it looks like it's quite spread out. Yeah, could have been Starry. Could have been Starry. And that's what I had a feeling that's where we're heading. So if we just pull back onto the high side of Starry here. Usually, dudes. Although, to be fair, Gilly, I mean, I play particular servers. A lot of them, I never bloody find anyone in Starry. Unless I've got no gear at all. And then there's always someone there fully geared to take you out, you know. But yeah, I've got a funny relationship with Starry. But I'm pretty sure that's certainly the right direction for the shots to be coming from. We just need to get to the north a little bit. Just so we can have a good look. Which we haven't now. We've come into the south. Got turned around a bit. Was that someone going into that tree line there? Yeah, it's typical, isn't it, mate? Absolutely typical. I'm sure I saw someone going to that tree line. This first house here is a good place to just scope out where all the snipers are on the top of the hill, so we'll just nip in here quickly. Oh, nice Coop. Just get some good stuff, it'll make you feel better. Okay, can't see a lot from there. Let's try the red house. Get a little bit of a better view from that. Got to be a little bit careful as we go through. better clear it first, just in case. Someone's been in there, hasn't they? See if we hear anything again now, guys. Just make a smaller target of ourselves as we can. Yeah, Berezino's good for the airfield. There's a nice quick run up there through Alta, depending on whether you're using a map or not. Novo's great for Kamensk. Novo's a brilliant spawn to go to Kamensk, I think. And the little industrial that's next to Kamensk with the civ barracks in it as well. But from Kamensk as well, you can move down towards, say, VMC, or you can just start going south from there, after you've done that one. So, we've heard shots, but there's no bastard here. Just heard some more shots there to my left. This way. I always think, Gilly, that Balotta's a bit of a non-place. Unless you go on a modded server. On a modded server, there's some great versions of Balotta. It's good for some sort of lower tier guns if you haven't got anything. Whereas Zeleno, you can get a mixture of guns, can't you? Zeleno, it is possible to get, I'm just trying to track these shots. Yeah, you don't get that as much now, do you, Panther? Oh, I see what you mean, Gilly. Yeah, getting that spawn. Well, from Balotta, you could go through to Prison Island. After looting it up there, from Prison Island, you could go on to Southwest Evac. From there, you could go up to the camps, Mishkino, Zeleno, Pavlovo, if it's not a toxic zone as well. Depends what server you're on. I think Pavlovo's okay. Actually, I'm not sure on this server. But I've noticed on this server there's a lot of toxic strikes as well. Don't forget, guys, do drop a like on the stream. Sub if you want to as well. I think we're at 951 now. If we can, we're starting to get towards the 1,000 we're looking for. Where the shitting hell were them shots coming from? Let me just get in here. So where we are now, let's try and work out what the most likely place is. Oh, nice one, Gilly. Thanks, mate. I like the thing and smiley face and the. I like it. So I don't think it was coming from Novi, which is that way. This is where it seemed to be coming from. So let's go with it. Let's just go this way. Just don't like being in these open fields, but this was the direction those shots were coming from. So see how open it is here. The hope would be is if there's a few more shots and we can track it. Always look behind you in DayZ. And to the side of you guys as well. Because you've seen the way I take a lot of people out. I can run behind them for ages. They'll never know you're there. They don't look. Let's have a good flick around here. Probably get on there for an overwatch. Or further up the hill maybe. It's a boonie hat. Rick fell asleep. Oh dear. Yeah, deer Isle's cool. I love the look of that. When I go over to PC with this, you know, I'll be on all those maps, guys. That's way in the future. Yeah, it's certainly not been the usual PvP bloodbath, dude. But all those servers with the heavy PvP on were just lagging too much, mate. That's why we've gone on a more vanilla-y one. Just way too much lag today. I like your style, Rick. I like your style. Well, I used to watch, guys. I used to watch Formula One all the time. Like for years and years. I never missed a race. And sometimes I'd watch the race back twice as well. But I always fell asleep on it, honest to God. Oh, dude. Let's try. Oh, two dudes. Did they go in this tree line that we're in now? Yeah, they saw me. So let's get the high ground now. Let's just keep running. We'll get the high ground. This is going to make it harder to hear them coming. I've got them both, yes! They got me, but I got them both. Oh dear, that was funny. Oh, that was good, guys. You see, you can see it if you go back on the. Yeah, well, hopefully. I got a lot of bullets into him. There's a lot of bullets went into him. Probably could have just gone like just back a little bit more into that. Yeah, you know, into the. They were so scared. They'll be so pissed off then too. Oh dear, guys. See, this is why, and hopefully he'll be back soon. This is why I do a lot of the you know, the PvP stuff with Mad Bride, because you know, 2 versus 1 is so hard. If that had been one player, that would have been game over for them. But the other guy was able to shoot too. Yeah, it's funny that, Gilly. You see, on a normal stream, it's, you know, well, not a normal stream, but on a lot of the streams, I just do all PvP. So it's an absolute bloodbath. You know, the highest streak I've got on that is 20 kills. But as I say, all those those servers that are more orientated towards that are a bit like this one now. To go again, it'd take me a long time to get geared up. Whereas on the ones you usually go on, you gear up real quick, but they're just all lagging out of control at the moment. But I have enjoyed it. We've had that character a good what, week, 2 weeks, something like that. I think was the first one with that character called Vanilla Thriller or something like that. Oh, that was good. Yeah. I think, you know, you're right though, dude, on this sort of server. It would be good to get a foothold in it, get a base down. And, you know, do it that way. Well, we got them, Gilly. We did kill it. It's always hard when there's two, though. It's always tricky when there's two of them, because if they're able to get any shots off at all, do you know what I mean? You've got to try and shoot one and then the other, and then the other's just got time then to get a few shots into you, and that's what happened there, really. But we outwitted them because I knew if I kept running relatively straight, use the trees for cover, they would run straight up in that direction. So no, it doesn't bother me at all, Blue. You know, just doesn't bother me. That's what it's all about. You know, DayZ for me is about starting again. You know, some characters I'll go around with 20 kill streaks. Some, you know, will have a 1 kill streak. Yeah, it's what servers you're on, and you know, but it's always fun to start again. You know. Yeah, I've always been happy with it, to be honest, Skilly. I might have a fiddle with that. I got to admit, I've not messed with that too much. I think a possible mistake I made there, but I did do it for a reason. Was I used the KAM. Now the M4, because it's got the faster. Because the M4's got the faster fire rate, that would have been the better gun there. But the reason I went for the KAM was because it was silent. So if those two guys split up and one of them had have come across me, I could have shot him and the other guy wouldn't have known where the shots came from. So that was my logic behind using the KM there. I think if it had have been the M4, as they were both together, they would have dropped before they could have got the shots off, but we outwitted them anyway. But I'd usually I'd expect to win that situation because we hadn't banged to rights really. They ran straight over us, but it's just little things that, you know, in DayZ, it's little things with the PvP that make the difference, you know. That can make the difference between you getting both or just getting one. The Scar Panther, yeah, that looks great, that gun. Yeah, mine's on whatever the default is, Gilly. I don't know what the default is on PlayStation, but mine is on default. So right, guys, I'm going to sign off now anyway. It was supposed to be a quick... Well, it was a quick stream today. You know, usually I'll do a 10-hour stream. I'll not even think about it. It's really nice to see all you new guys in. You're part of the Wolf Den now. So we've got Rick there, we've got Gilly, we've got Blue. All new parts of the Wolf Den, as Coop puts it. We're a little community here. We always talk about DayZ, and it's always fun, and it's never toxic. We always have a laugh, guys. Even if we're being serious on the game, we'll still have a laugh. So hope to see you all again soon. All right, dudes. See you later. See ya.